in that quote.
Okay. All right. Hold on real quick, Chris.
Yeah.
I don't do this a lot, but I'm going to have to go ISO.
Uh-oh.
Tony Khan. I'm leaving this comment up here because I think this is right here. This man is too online, too sensitive, and not adapting to not being everyone's favorite. And here's the thing, Tony. Here's the thing, Tony.
Tell them.
As a human being, I understand that when you don't get the credit you feel like you earned, it can hurt. When people are saying that you don't have enough of this or don't have enough of that, or why did you book this or why did you book that? As the creator, it can hurt your feelings.
Mm-hmm.
But Tony Khan, you're a grown adult, brother. Mm-hmm. This is the business that you signed up for. Mm-hmm. This is the entertainment. Like you think Kevin Feige, all these Marvel movies and shows that people have been crapping on for the last 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Feige ain't never once, Andrew, never once got online and said, man, being in Marvel is like everybody attacking us all the time, man. It's crazy. And so when I saw that article that Neil had posted, man, it was crazy, Andrew, because the first thing that popped into my mind because of the way he phrased it, to be at AEW is to be under constant attack. It reminded me of one of my favorite quotes of all time from an author named James Baldwin.
Yeah.
And the quote, I know Chris knows it, Andrew probably knows it, Chichi and Ray might as well, but it's the quote of to be a Negro in America and to be relatively conscious is to be in a state of anger all the time. Mm-hmm. I'm paraphrasing. And to that, I would add be in a state of anxiety, be in a state of fear of safety for one's life. Right. Like all of that is involved in just walking around existing, being Black in America. Mm-hmm. And so, Tony, this is not something that you are, right? Like you were not born AEW. This is a task you took on, presumably because you love this business and you wanted to give people opportunities and you wanted something different for the fans. And so with that, with all that praise, comes the criticism, especially when you like what we talked about off the top with the Muffin Man. Of course, wrestling fans are going to talk about this, Tony. That's what they do, man. Like, have you not? You are a wrestling fan. Did you forget? I bet you was on them AOL chat rooms back in the day talking about WCW and WWF and why did they do this and why did they do that? And so, yes, it doesn't feel good as a creator to have stuff that you worked on not land with everybody. But it's not going to land with everybody. You have to make the best show you can do, listen to criticism, make adjustments when necessary, but you got to run your race, Tony. And this is, one of the biggest things, and I'm going to go full screen again. This is one of the biggest things that I've been talking about whenever we talk about these AEW stories, guys, from almost day one, Andrew and Chris, going back to the press conference where, somebody asked about the women and Tony got his back up, going back to Big Swole and Tony got his back up. Like it's like, Tony, you can't be the big boss and be this sensitive, man. Like I understand as a human being, you personally might be sensitive, but when you are the boss of AEW and you are an online figure, you got to put on your big man pants. I ain't even gonna say your big boy pants because there's big girls and big women out here too making moves in this space. You got to put on your adult pants, Tony. And you can't be sensitive. You can't have them rabbit ears out there just hearing every little bit of criticism. Like the sentence that you just read, Andrew, to me is crazy. It's like, dog, we sold out this, we set this record, we did this. Like, be happy that you did that and build on it. Don't worry about the negative people. And I think Tony buys into that a lot. And ultimately, I don't think it's to the company's benefit.
It's for the culture and we repping it. It's for the culture and we repping it.